What's the deal? What's the deal? This y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Now, I want to talk about this B Dot versus Holmzie battle. Now, I did see B Dot and Holmzie battle. I did see it, but I actually wanted to recap the battle when it actually had dropped on the app, because I also knew that I wasn't going to be able to rewind the battle again. You got to go through all type of stuff to try to see the battle right away. You got to go to people, so I wasn't even going to do that. I was just going to wait for the battle to drop. And then plus I kind of got distracted a little bit because it was Halloween. I kind of got distracted a little bit too, y'all, so that's my bad. But like I said, I wanted to wait for it to come on the app. Now, going into this battle, I just didn't see Holmzie beating B Dot in no round. Like, I just didn't have him winning no round, man. But I like Holmzie, but he don't do it for me like that. But round one, Holmzie first round to me though was it was fire. The way he attacks his opponent, as far as like with like the angles, is dope. I like that from Holmzie. Holmzie did his thing in the first round, and he's trying to break B Dot down as far as B Dot's style, talking about like the big words he used and things like that. That was dope coming from Holmzie. Fire round from Holmzie, man. It was definitely fire. But first round for B Dot heated things up. He came out the gate swinging on Holmzie, to the point where Holmzie really couldn't do anything about that. He just couldn't. And Holmzie went first. Wasn't gonna happen, bro. So I most definitely had B Dot winning the first round. I had him winning the first round. Now, the second round, I just felt like Holmzie first round was better than his second round. To the point where I'm just like, okay, Holmzie about to go down 2-0. Because B Dot, he don't have a button. He don't chill. He keeps it going. So when Holmzie came with his second round, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you know what? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And he kind of slipped a little bit in the second round. Now, what I did like from Holmzie though, when he said that I'm gonna take your, he said when you use big words, I'm gonna take that shit as disrespect. That was funny. That was hilarious from Holmzie. So I see that Holmzie has some type of sense of humor up in there. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. You got some good like sense of humor up in there, Holmzie. And me as a battle rap fan, I appreciate the sense of humor in battle rap. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Holmzie for that. And another thing I like what Holmzie also did was he kept doing what he was doing, breaking B Dot down. Basically saying he used a lot of words up in his bars and things like that. It was cool, but when he slipped a little bit, it really didn't make it no better. Second round, B Dot comes out the gate swinging again. He even brought up his story of losing his scholarship to USC because he beat up somebody or whatever, and then he ended up being up in the newspaper or whatever. He lost his scholarship. So he was saying, all y'all people out there that that's trying to say I went from football to game banging. I mean, hey, what can you expect? I mean, I tried to make it out, but I was around these type of people, and maybe if I was in a better environment, I might wouldn't be up in that position. But the dude was trying to start some stuff with me, you know what I'm saying, in school, and I had to handle it. Because if I wasn't going to handle it, the dude was going to end up taking advantage of me, you know what I mean? So B-Dot went ham once again, dog. It was already 2-0 when he did all that. Then on top of that, also talking about like the bipolar stuff with Holmzie was crazy. But then like on top of that, when he dang near almost got done with his round, he said he said this is a warm up. He just getting ready for chill, like Chilla Jones. B-Dot is crazy, bro. That's probably like my favorite battle rapper, man, this year, man. But see, the thing is, though, I always did like B-Dot, and I kind of felt like when it got to the Lux comparisons and when people was talking about him, I didn't know where B-Dot was coming from as far as how he felt, but I just felt like he just probably felt like people wasn't accepting him because people was trying to say he was a Lux clone or some stuff like that. But fire. And I will be breaking down Champion of the Year too. Oh man, we gonna get into that tonight. If not tonight, I'm gonna definitely get a hold of y'all in the morning with that Champion of the Year. Cause B-Dot, he might be my number one for that on the real. So third round for Holmzie. Holmzie third round, he did pick it up. He picked it up like on his third round. He picked it up on his third round. I think his third round was most definitely better than his second. So his first round and his third round was most definitely better than his second. And you could tell that Holmzie was fighting back and everything. He was trying his best to fight back. He was trying his best, bro. And y'all already know how B-Dot do with the three. You know what I'm saying? With the 3 rounds, bro. Y'all already know how he do. And you know, some of the things that he was saying to B-Dot, almost everybody now said that to B-Dot. So third round was, you know, but like I said, his first round and his third round was most definitely better than his second. Most definitely. B-Dot third round. I mean, it's like, how can you beat that, bro? How can you beat that? How can you beat it? Talking about, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do therapy like with your bipolar. And speaking of therapy, you know, you want to talk about all this stuff as far as, you know, about the stuff that I'm doing. He's like, I got 3 kids and all 3 of them go to therapy. All 3 of them, like I take all 3 of them going to therapy. You know what I'm saying, like I'm a good ass father. B-Dot was talking to Holmzie up in that shit. Man, he was talking to Holmzie up in that, bro. He was talking to Holmzie up in that. I got B-Dot winning this battle 3-0. Holmzie didn't win a round. But what's crazy though, Holmzie, you did make me respect you though. I will say that. But B-Dot not no easy person to beat. Watch what he do on Saturday. But it also goes back to B-Dot. I don't think B-Dot going 3-0 Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones ain't been 3-0 in a long time. Up in a long time. Last time Chilla Jones probably got 3-0 was, yeah, you know what? I don't even remember the last time Chilla Jones got 3-0, man. But this y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. That's my B-Dot versus Holmzie the Guy recap though. All right, gone.